Right, greetings everybody, welcome to another video. Umber Rays here talking about the JP updates too soon. I was gonna say tomorrow, but that's not true, is it? So anyway, we have our Vision card week coming up, but that's not the only thing. There are some other interesting bits and bobs coming in to this update, including, not related specifically to this, but I am going to show this off. First off, here it is, the Final Fantasy MPG bundle box, which does come with some cards and some card packs. You may say, that's pretty cool, Umbra, but I thought you were getting more than that. Well, here you go. Here is an actual, still sealed, look, see, you can see the plastic on there and everything. 30 card pack box. Excited to see what will be in here. We're going to be opening those on tomorrow morning's stream. Really hoping for some good hits. I've already made a top 10 cards that I hope to get and add to my collection. So please join me. And if not, we'll be recording it so that we can, well, for posterity's sake, I guess. So, cool. Also, we have this bonus card, but I'm not even going to show it on stream. I'll wait till tomorrow. Anyway, getting into what we got. First off, our new Vision card, of course, supports katanas. We are apparently already done with elemental 60 costs, like holo VCs. We're just straight back into regular old boring holo job VCs, and you can bet right off the bat that this is going to be a katana based card. So let's see what else we have here. So it is katana, it is a sword as well. Not just that, like we actually do have a group here. Actually, hold on. I know that mace is on here, and I know that glove is on here, but I don't think I got white. Yes, okay, staff, black mage. That's where I was slightly mistaken. Mace and glove. So it probably has more than enough get there already on the job combination to be a solid VC. But we're also getting magic power up, we're getting accuracy up, we're getting speed up for maxing out this VC, all on the party abilities. And then last but not least, this is the first Vision card that has healing power up. For duels only, it does actually have increased healing power, which, given the katana group, is going to be very interesting. O could already heal for a lot on his own. But now in combination with this VC, I mean, it's not just Garuza here. It will also be O that is getting a serious upgrade with this to potentially be a really, really strong healer. So that's all good. That's all well and good, and I think going to be really strong. But then we also have the increased increased resistance penetration for AoE attacks and increased critical damage on this VC for the specific unit that has it equipped. And then for duels, we're looking at AoE resistance penetration of 2 and critical rate of 2. This VC seems more than solid. Katana's was already looking pretty good. I haven't done a video on that yet, but I will be doing it very soon. And I think that this VC will push it even farther over the top. Looking great, not too much else to say about it. Looking very strong. All right, so let's move on and talk about what is next. And what is next? Well, Master Quest 3s we are looking at for Black Witch Helena. We are looking at for Melnia, El Leonis, and Murmur from the very low tier. And that's essentially it. There isn't really much else for this. I mean, there is Gilgamesh of the Heavenly Blade will be getting his Master Quest 2. Not sure if it'll be enough to really make a big difference for him, but we'll keep an eye on it to be sure. Also, it must be the end of times for Wotv, because I can't think of a better reason than this showing up now, which is the introduction of the auto looping for multi-quests. I think this feature has been teased for, I'm not even joking, somebody can go back and check. I'm not going to because it's too depressing. But I think that this has been teased for about 2-3 years at this point. It has been a long time coming to see multi-quest auto looping. So basically, like, we're talking about like any multi-content from now on, you can loop on the JP side. Global didn't last long enough to get it. So you can see you set it up just like other loop-based content. You can set it up for number of times, or what if you're looking for a certain item a certain number of times, you can do that. And also for multi, it will appear on there of like, this is a multi type farm, so you set it up before you create the room and people can see it beforehand. And then once everybody is readied up, you can activate it and it will keep going. As for other details about it, for multi-quest loop, you can turn on the multi-loop setting from the first attempt. If a multi-quest is held in the future when a loop is not possible, we will notify you separately. If you are wiped out during an auto loop, you will be forced to give up. After a certain amount of time has been passed on the continue screen, the power savings mode setting will be applied during multi-quest battles when auto loop is in progress, and the setting for auto loop battle and auto loop setting on and off will be retained even when creating a new room. So there's a lot in there. I'm also curious to see whether or not disconnects will ruin this. It's kind of hard to say, because you would expect that if a multi kind of falls flat, when people quit out, the AI does take over. But I'm curious whether in that case, whether if you're hosting the room and if somebody quits out, whether it will just ruin the room for everybody, or whether it will just keep using an AI, or whether it will finish one round and then not go in second round. Very interested to see this moved into Wotv finally, off that been working on this forever thing. Whether or not this is truly great, I mean, it's a new addition to the game after me saying there really isn't much quality of life being worked on. Give credit where credit is due. Next up, story update. Probably myself, I need to do a story video pretty quickly here, so stay tuned for that. We also have a raid revival here on JP, so just trying to get old material and whatnot, chance for that. And with the new auto lap feature, this actually should be quite doable permanently now, so that's also great. For Grand Arena will be coming back for JP, and the rules this time are that basically only units released before Helena, the white, or should I say young Helena, which is interesting because that doesn't include old. Old was released after, wasn't he? Or was he released? Anyway, around that time front, that will be changing what characters will be being used this time. And also taking a look, there are bonus units for this Grand Arena, which is also interesting. Eld, Leonis King. We also have a few other in there. Mont is in there. Demon Fina, Melnia, Black Rose Helena, Murmur. So interesting to say the least that we're getting some bonus stuff when I feel like there hasn't, either that or I haven't been paying attention to bonus units before in Grand Arena. And the last thing that is news for today is the orchestra concert tour for the 10th anniversary of FFBE. Congrats to FFBE for making it, in total and all honesty. And to be fair, or to be just truthful, the music in FFB is actually really great. I am, at the very least, partially interested in something like this always, because I do love music and I do love Final Fantasy music, and this music is really good. It would be kind of fun. That being said, given that the Switch 2 has come out recently, and as you just seen, I've made an investment into Final Fantasy cards, this is just a little too expensive right now for Umbra's Blood, but if anybody actually does have the chance, please let me know. Go to it, tell us how it actually is. That'd be really cool. So yeah, that's basically it for the news today. It's looking to be just a standard week, but there is some things in here that are very noteworthy that, you know, just didn't make it to that global version at all. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Take care. See you next time.